Hi, my name is Tracy, and I'm excited to share a morning flow with you. And although it's called a morning flow, you can really do this any time of day. Maybe you've done an intense workout, or if you have been sitting at your desk for a long time, this is perfect for any of that. It's quick, it's only about 10 minutes. There's no equipment required, just yourself. We don't even need a mat because we're going to do everything from standing. So the only thing I will say before we start is, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning, please don't overstretch. Just listen to your body, go as deep or as however feels comfortable for you. If you feel a little bit of pull, that's a good place to stop. If your body has been sitting for a long time as well, you don't want to overextend any of your muscles and injure yourself. So just take it slow. This is meant as a warm-up, get your blood flowing, get your spine warmed up. So no pressure to do any crazy deep stretches or anything like that. So we're going to start in Tadasana, which is mountain pose. So distribute your weight equally amongst both of your legs. Your hands will be to your side, your palms facing forward. And we're just going to take a couple of breaths here together, about 4 breaths. Maybe you close your eyes to let any distractions block out. And don't change your breath in any way. Just notice it. Notice how it feels to breathe in through your nose, back out through your nose. Maybe you set an intention for the day. Maybe there's something that you wanted to focus on today. And if you really think about it, the first few more minutes of the morning, you're more likely to focus on that for the rest of the day. So we'll just take one more breath. And now we're going to roll our shoulders. So 4 times on frontward and backward. So we're going to bring our shoulders up towards our ear and then roll them back. 3, so one more time. Nice big exaggerated movements. Now we're going to go forward. So you're going to bring them up into the front. And don't forget to breathe during all this. Just let your breath flow as natural as it can be. Now on the inhale, we're going to lift our arms towards the sky. We might have a slight back bend, nothing dramatic. Just have your arms shoot towards the back of you. Maybe lift your head up and back as well. Continue to breathe. Now we're going to drop our right hand to the side. And on your next inhale, you're going to gently lift up and over to the right for a nice stretch on your left side. Now we'll take that on the other side. One more time on the right. One more time on the left. Now both arms to the sky, palms together, bring them down to heart center, and we're going to sink into chair pose. So I'm going to just turn so you can see. So your feet will be fairly close together, and you're just going to sit back like you're going to sit in a chair. And keep a nice long line from your spine all the way up to your head. You don't want to hyperextend your head either frontward or backward. Just keep it neutral. We'll take a couple of breaths here. And then on your next exhale, we're going to forward fold. So just gently move towards the floor. Maybe you have a deep bend in your knees, especially if it's early in the morning, and maybe your belly even rests on your thighs. I invite you to grasp your elbows with your opposite hands and just let your head fall heavy. Maybe you shake it yes and no for a nice stretch. One more breath here. And then on the inhale, we're going to rise back up to standing. And we're going to bring our hands back to heart center. And now we're going to move into tree pose. So there are several variations. So on your next inhale, bring up your right knee, turn it out to the side, and a starting point would be to touch your toes to the floor and gently rest your heel on your ankle. Don't apply pressure to your ankle. Just use it as a little bit of a base. If that feels good and you're up for the challenge, you can bring your foot up to your shin, or even higher, you could bring it up to your inner thigh. Just make sure that you avoid your knee area because you don't want to put pressure on your joints. And if you fall out of it, that's okay. Just come right back to where we are. Another couple of breaths. Just notice how good it feels to move our body. We get so used to sitting in same positions or standing in same positions. It's nice to do something different once in a while. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see. On your next inhale, bring your right foot, your right knee forward. And then like you're moving through molasses or honey, we're going to slowly move back into airplane. So you can be a modified airplane by just resting your toes on the floor. And again, we're not putting weight on that back foot. We're just gently resting our toes there for some balance. Or if you're up for the challenge, you can move into airplane. And just continue to breathe while we hold our balance. If you hold your core in tight, that does help with balance. And then we're going to bring the right foot forward to meet the left. Now let's take that on the left side. So on your next inhale, bring your knee up and out. And then we're going to place your left foot wherever it feels comfortable. Maybe it's the same spot you did on the right side. Maybe you try something different. It's completely up to you. Your hands can be at the side. They can be heart center. You can grow your tree by lifting your arms to the sky. It's really up to you. And just continue to breathe. And if you fall out, that's okay. Just come back to it. Now we're going to take that left knee forward and then gently and slowly move back into airplane on the other side. And don't forget to breathe. That's the most important part. And you might notice that one side feels a little more balanced than the other, and that's perfectly normal. Your next inhale, you're going to bring your left foot forward, and we're back where we started. So now we're going to do a standing twist. So inhale to the sky, and when you exhale, you're going to bring one arm back and one arm forward while keeping your hips squared towards the front of the room. Inhale up, exhale to the other side. We're going to do this 2 more times on each side. Inhale, exhale. And when you're ready, we'll all meet in the middle. Arms pointed to the sky. And then on your exhale, we'll forward fold one more time. Maybe this time your legs are a little bit straighter. And again, if it feels good to twist it out. Maybe this time you reach for the floor instead of your elbows. On your next inhale, we're going to come up to standing, arms to the sky. And on your next exhale, we're going to bring our arms down like goalposts. And we're going to try to bring our shoulder blades together. Remember to keep your core tight to keep strength in your lower back. And you're going to open your chest. This is a good heart opener. And then on your exhale, you're going to push forward and round your back for the cat portion of the stretch. So inhale, open your chest, try to bring your shoulder blades together. So this is the cat portion of the cat-cow pose that's normally done on the floor, but you can definitely do it standing. So exhale, round your back. Inhale, extend the other way. This is one of my favorite yoga poses. We'll do one more time. I just love feeling the stretch. And then one more inhale up. Bring our arms down, and we're right where we started, Tadasana or mountain pose. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me, and I hope that this helps stretch out your body. Namaste.